a drop feed meaning it follow the contour of your head shape like that.
No man, like a regular so it's,
Oh, right there.
yeah.
YouTube, wagwan. Before I get to cutting, I start off by combing the hair out. Doing this makes it easier for the hair to feed into the teeth of your clippers. Then, I went in with my trimmers and set in the primary line. I started the line at the middle of his C-cup or about a finger's length above his ear and dropped it slightly as I approached the back of his head. At this point, I just went ahead and cleaned up the area below the line that was just created. Next, with the lever fully open on my Beyblade Silver Effects, I go up half an inch or about 1 finger's length to set in the next guideline. I go over the area multiple times to ensure I get all the hair at the lever open length. Attaching the one guard with the lever still open, I'm going up about another half an inch. I'm making sure to brush to lay the hair back down, and I'm going over the panel multiple times to ensure all the hair is cut down to the same level. With the number 2 guard open, I'm just going to blend the number 1 guard open into the rest of the bulk at the top of the blend. Next, I closed up the lever with the number 1 guide attached to soften up the guideline created by the lever open, no guide attached. Doing this makes it easier, especially for beginners like myself, to take the guideline out in the next step. Now that I've softened up the guideline, I'm gonna go in with the zero guard closed to completely get rid of it. It's important to note that even though it looks that way, I'm not using the full blade. Instead, I'm tilting the clippers so that only the corners of my blade are actually making contact with the hair. This allows for more control over the amount of hair that is being taken off. Now with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, I'm taking out the primary line. If you're not comfortable going straight in with the lever fully closed, you can open the lever halfway and soften up this line before fully taking it out with the lever closed. Once you've gotten to a point where you're comfortable with how the blend looks, the next thing you're going to want to do is detail your work. Detailing your haircut elevates the blend and sets your haircuts apart because you're taking the time to dial in the blend and get it as smooth as possible. Now I'm going to apply some holding spray and lay the hair around his front hairline down to set myself up for a crispy looking edge up. With the one guard open, I'm just going to take the hair at his hairline down to about the same height as the darkest parts of the fade. On the edge up, you always want to start in the middle and then either make your way to the left or right. This reduces the likelihood of the line coming out slanted, and if you think about it from a real world context, the more data points you have is the more accurate your results will be. So you can think of it as adding an extra data point midway between the beginning and end of that front hairline, which will leave you with a straighter edge up. And all I'm gonna do is reset in the middle and make my way to the other side. And finally, I'm gonna just clean up the lines with the razor, and I'm not trying to push it back or anything. I'm just trying to clear up any stubble that might still be there. This is the before, and this is the after. If you like the cut, don't be shy. Hit the thumbs up button down below. While you're there, why not subscribe too? And let me know what you think in the comments. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.